Namaste. Thanks for joining me today. Our practice today is called Planks and Balance, and it's designed to build a lot of strength. We're going to do a fair amount of weight bearing in our hands, wrists, and arms today. So if you're dealing with a wrist or shoulder injury, you can have the option of just removing the planks and working the standing balance postures instead. I also recommend that if you experience wrist pain in downward dog or plank, that you buy some wrist support, and this doesn't have to be like a fancy hand thing. Even a small bandana tied around your wrist can help until you've built up more shoulder and overall body strength to support it. So we'll start with a mudra or gesture called Dharma Chakra Mudra. And this is designed to balance the internal and external energies. So it's pretty easy to do. You're going to take your first finger and touch your thumbs with both hands, and then spread your other fingers wide. Take your left hand and turn it towards your heart. Take your right hand, turn it away from you, and touch your right first finger and thumb to the tip of your left ring finger. Right first finger and thumb to the tip of your left ring finger, so that's finger number 3. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And take your attention inside now and begin to create balance between your internal and external experiences. You can do this by uniting your breath to your physical experience. Begin to breathe very, very slowly through your nose. Inhale slowly. And exhale slower. Take your attention into your hands and notice the shape and position of your hands. How is the energy moving in your hands? Where are the points of connection? And where are the places of expansion? Keep your breath smooth. And focus on the feeling of energy here in your hands. And breathe in. Breathe out slowly. Noticing here how you're beginning to unite your internal and external experiences. You are aware of your physical body and the physical experience. And you are aware of your breath and energy body and your internal experience. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more cycle of breath here, and then when you exhale, relax your hands and place your palms down. As we begin to move through the postural part of the practice today, continually remain focused and balanced between your external and internal experiences, and use this focus as guidance to keep yourself within a safe range of practice. Modify and adjust as necessary as we go through. Take a breath in. Slow breath out. And now inhale to open your eyes and come to lay on your back in a Shavasana position with your strap. So I forgot to mention at the very beginning that today's practice will have 2 blocks and a strap. And as always, you can always have a blanket or towel if you need more cushioning support with the floor. So taking your strap, come onto your back. And we'll start with Supta Padangusthasana, or reclining big toe pose. We'll give our legs a good stretch here, and then we'll start to really heat it up a bit. So straighten out your your right leg and hold the strap with your right hand. Take your left hand to your left thigh. And now push through your heels and tighten and squeeze the muscles of your legs. As you do that, pull the sides of your waist in and pull your tummy down. Relax your face and jaw. And now focus both on the external experience of this shape and the internal experience of it. How is energy moving in your body? Where are places that feel hard or contracted? Can you use your exhale breath to create more softness and balance? Squeeze your right leg more, really tighten your right buttock, and start to bring your left leg a little closer. Maintain your straight leg. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now really firm and squeeze your left side. Keep your left hip and shoulder down, take your leg to the right. So as you go right with your leg, don't let the left side go to the right. This is one of the most common misalignments I see with Supta Padangusthasana, is that the student does not work on grounding the left side of the body. You need some strength to stretch against. So press your left side down as you take your right leg right. Squeeze left side. Push through your right heel, straighten your right leg. And breathe in. And breathe out. Now bring your right leg up. We're going to do a little bit of a variation here. So notice the alignment of the left side. Keep your left toes pointed, keep your left knee pointed. Hold the strap with your left hand and just move only your right leg across midline. So I'm not rolling left. Notice my left side did not change. I'm just taking the right leg a little bit across. What I want to feel is a stretch on the outer part of my right leg. Squeeze your left hip and thigh and shoulder to the mat. Take your right leg a little bit across to the left. Breathe. And then inhale, bring your leg to center. Take the strap off. Tighten up your waist. So you put the tight belt on. Pull your tummy back. Stretch out through your right leg. And slowly, slowly, slowly take your right leg to the floor. Snowflake landing. Now press your right leg to the mat, bring your left leg in, and put the strap on the ball of your left foot now. Supta Padangusthasana, reclining big toe, pose, side two. Hold the strap with your left hand, take your right hand to your right leg, and push through your heels, tighten your legs. Tighten up your waist, relax your face. Slow breath in and out through your nose here. Squeeze your right leg more, bring your left leg in. Breathe. Now press your right side firm. Squeeze your right butt cheek, press your right shoulder down, tighten up your waist, and start to take your leg to the left. But don't let the right side come left. So you've got to practice really strong awareness on what's happening to your physical shape, your breath, and your energy. You can put your left elbow to the floor to get your left leg to go further. Keep pressing back to the right and continue to tighten up your waist. Relax your jaw and breathe. Then you exhale, contract your core and bring your left leg back up. Hold the strap with your right hand. Again, you don't want to change the right side. So keep your right toes, right knee, right hip pointing up. Take your left leg just across the midline, but don't roll right. Again, you're looking for the stretch to come along more, the outer part of your left leg. back to center. Remove the strap. And again, you're going to go slowly, 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 snowflake landing. Keep pulling your tummy in as you stretch your leg out. From here, bring both knees to your chest. Raise both legs up. Bring your arms alongside you. Again, you're going to do a leg lever to sit. So you'll press your legs down to sit up. Press your legs to the floor and come on up. Sitting in Dandasana, move your bottom back. Press your legs down. I said in yesterday's practice on Sarvangasana how much I love Dandasana, and I'll say it again today. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful asana to build strength and improve your posture. Press your legs down, lift and broaden your chest. Badanguliasana, bound finger pose. Interlace your fingers, press your palms forward and your arms up. Move your biceps in line with your ears, but keep squeezing your legs to the floor and pull your lower rib cage down. Now look across and make your face softer. Stretch your arms back as you press your legs to the floor. Exhale, lower your arms. Now, change the finger that's crossed on top. Push your palms away. Stretch your biceps in line with your ears. Press your legs down, pull your ribs down, tighten up your waist, stretch your arms back. Breathe. Exhale, lower your hands. Coming to Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog pose. From hands and knees, take your hands a little wider than your shoulders and spread your fingers. Tuck your toes, turn your bottom up, pick your knees up, lift your hips high and look back. Push forward with your hands as you take your chest towards your thighs and look back. And again, don't worry if your heels don't hit the floor. Focus on getting your bottom up high. And then push forward firmly. Stretch out your spine. If you're a regular student with me here in reality, not virtuality, you'll often hear me say that I put a lot of emphasis on the spine. You want to create health and strength in your back and your core. So push forward with your hands back with your hips and thighs and breathe. Walk your hands to the back of the mat. We're going to come into Vashistasana, foot to hand pose. So soften your knees and slide the palms of your hands beneath your feet with your fingers your toes to your wrist crease. So palms under your hands, toes to your wrist crease. And you can have bent knees here. Drop the weight of your head. Press your toes to your hands. Slowly work your legs straighter as you take your head down. This posture, Vashistasana, is giving you a nice hamstring stretch of the low back. It's also stretching out your wrists. And as I said, we'll do a fair amount of weight bearing in our hands and arms today. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Bend your knees a lot and take your hands out from underneath your feet. Walk your hands back to the front of the mat. Stretch out into downward dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Push forward with your hands and back through your legs. Look back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale and bend your knees. Look to your hands. As you exhale, you can step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up. Return your feet to hip distance. We're going to repeat Vashistasana one more time. Slide the palms of your hands beneath your feet and step your toes to your wrist creases. Having bent knees or straight legs, inhale, look forward. Exhale, take the weight of your head to the floor as you pull your bottom high. Pull the backs of your thighs up and pull your knees up. Slow breath in. Slower breath out. Inhale, look forward. Untuck your hands. Squeeze your inner thighs together without moving your thighs. So you'll notice as you bring your thighs energetically together, your tummy turns on and your waist belt tightens. Bring your hands to your hips and then inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, pause here in Tadasana and take a few breaths. With your feet hip distance, put your left hand to your hip. Raise your right arm. Breathe in, and then exhale, side stretch, reach left. Tighten your knees, push your hips right, reach to the left. Relax your face and breathe. Inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, change sides. Right hand to your right hip. Inhale, raise your left arm. Exhale, reach to the right. Push your hips left. Press into your feet and squeeze your legs. Keep breathing. Inhale, back to stand. Exhale and lower. Next position is golfer's twist. Take your feet a little bit wider than your hips and put your left hand on your right shoulder. Take your right arm out. Raise your left heel. Exhale, soften at your knees and turn to the right. Follow your right hand and look over your right shoulder. Keep turning. Make your face and eyes soft. Inhale, come round to the front. Take your right hand to your left shoulder. Take your left arm to the front. Raise your right heel. Exhale, soften your knees, turn to the left. And follow your left hand. Keep twisting, turning, look to the left. A little bit more. Inhale, come round to the front. Exhale, back to Tadasana. We're going to do a couple rounds of a sun salutation variation, and the variation will be in the planks. So I just ask that you practice with me. Start at the front of your mat in Tadasana. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the floor. Inhale, lift your chest halfway, look forward. Exhale, step with your right foot to start to a plank. And squeeze your inner thighs together, bring your legs together. Tighten your bottom. Now push evenly into both hands and drop your heels to the right. Keep pushing your left hand to the floor. Bring your feet to center. Go heels to the left, press into your right hand. And center. Heels to the right, push your left hand firm. Center. Heels to the left, push your right hand firm. Come back to a plank. We're going to go to chaturanga, always for option for knees down, so I'll demonstrate knees down today. Look forward, bend your elbows, lower your chest just halfway. Inhale, straighten your arms, lift your chest, get your knees off the floor, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, go to downward dog. Pull your bottom up high, push forward with your hands, smooth out your breath. Notice what's the experience. Internal experience, external experience. Balance the two of these with your breath. bend your knees, inhale and look forward, then exhale, step or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, raise your chest, look forward. Exhale and fold deeper. Inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, hands down. Round two. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, start with your left foot and step left foot, right foot to plank. Squeeze your thighs together and tighten your bottom. Take your left hand, tap your right shoulder. Take your right hand, tap your left shoulder. Switch, left hand, right shoulder. Switch, right hand, left shoulder. Back to both hands again, chaturanga, option knees down. Shift forward, look forward, squeeze your bottom, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Smooth out your breath here. Smooth out the movement of energy. Stay focused. Inhale, bend your knees and look up. As you exhale, step or jump to the front. Inhale and look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, hands at your sides. Round three. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch the ground. Inhale, look forward. Leading with your right foot, exhale, step to a plank. Again, squeeze your legs together, press into both hands. Go heels to the right, push into your left hand. Center. Heels to the left, push into your right hand. Center. Heels right and press left. Center, heels left and press right. Center, chaturanga, option knees down. Shift forward, look forward, super squeeze your legs. Bend your elbows, look forward. Inhale, lift your chest, look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Smooth breath here. Inhale, bend your knees and look up. Exhale, step or jump up. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale and fold. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, hands down. One more time. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, fold, touch the ground. Inhale, look up. Leading with your left leg, exhale, step to plank. Super squeeze your legs, tighten up your bottom. Take your left hand, touch your right shoulder. Put it down. Take your right hand, touch your left shoulder. Put it down. Left hand to the right. And right hand to the left. Come to a plank. Shift forward, look forward, squeeze your legs more, tighten up your butt, squeeze your inner thighs, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back, breathe here. Slow inhale, slower exhale. Inhale, bend your knees and look forward. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, raise your heart. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale and raise your arms, look up. Exhale, hands at your sides. Breathe here. Don't fidget. Exhale, relax. So we're going to start to go through some standing asana, again with a focus on balance. And we'll kind of cycle between standing asana and variations of Vashistasana, which is a side plank. So kind of a standing vinyasa flow situation. Hopefully you like it. So first posture, standing asana, is Vrikshasana, tree pose. Starting in Tadasana, put your hands to your hips and turn your right leg out. You can always keep a toe on the mat for some support if needed. Then you start at your ankle. Then your shin, above your knee. To put your heel in your groin, notice if you're bending forward to do that. Raise your leg to you and keep your chest high. Put your foot on your thigh. Now squeeze your left buttock and press your right foot and left leg together. With your right hip in line with your left. Inhale and raise your arms. Look across, not down. Press the palms of your hands together. Smooth breath in. Smooth breath out. Exhale, slowly bring your hands back to your hips. Bring your knee round to the front. Exhale to stand on both feet. Turn your left leg out and start with a toe on the mat for some support. Then to your ankle, your shin, above your knee. Again, if you're going to take your foot higher, notice if you're folding forward to do that. Maintain the lift of your chest and bring your leg to you. Balance right and left hip. Squeeze your legs and press your legs together. Inhale, raise your arms. Smooth your breath and focus on the internal and external experience of Vrikshasana, tree pose. How does it feel and where does the energy flow? Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Bring your knee round to the front. Exhale, stand and breathe into Tadasana. Utthita Trikonasana, extended triangle pose. From the center of your mat, inhale and touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs really wide apart. Make a big star shape. Turn your right leg out and turn your left toes in. Check to have the heel of your right foot line up with the arch of the left. Turn the palms of your hands out. Squeeze your legs and move your hips to the left as you ground into your right foot. Keep reaching. Put your right hand down, stretch your left arm up. Swing your right buttock under and press your left thigh bone back as you spin your arms up and make a really big shape here. Then focus on the internal and external experience of Trikonasana triangle. Where is the energy flowing? Press down and inhale, raise your arms. Turn your legs to parallel. Turn your left leg out and your right toes in a little bit. Line up the heel of your left foot with the arch of the right. Tighten your legs. Turn your arms out. Shift your hips to the right. As you shift hips to the right, really ground into your left foot and start to reach. Exhale, take your left hand down, right arm up. Swing your left buttock under as you press your right thigh back and turn your arms out, look up. And then again, focus on the movement of breath and energy. Press down and inhale, raise your body. Turn your legs to parallel. Touch your heart. Exhale, breathe into Tadasana. Uttita Parshva Konasana, extended side angle pose. Inhale and touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide apart, again, making the big star shape. Turn your right leg out and your left toes in. So with Uttita Parshva Konasana, extended side angle, you want a pretty big stance between your feet. This gives space for your body to go down. So if you keep your legs closer together, just know that you're creating a smaller shape. We're looking to expand energy here. Reach into your left hand, bend your right knee, and put your right knee over your right ankle. Swing your right buttock under as you press your left thigh back, coming to a warrior two shape to start. Push your right inner knee forward and really reach into your left leg. Now shift your hips left and take your chest to the right. Reach into that left leg and ground your right heel. Bring your forearm to your thigh, turn your chest up. Swing your right butt cheek under. Take your left bicep along your left ear, look up. Now ground into your right heel as you create a very long line of energy from left foot to left hand. You focus on the internal and external experience of Uttita Parshva Konasana. Now ground into your right foot and tighten the left leg. Lift your chest back to a warrior two. Straighten your knee. Second side. Turn your right toes in, turn your left leg out. Check that your heel lines up with the arch of your right foot. Reach into the right arm. Exhale, bend your left knee. As you take your left inner knee forward, you have to keep stretching energy into the right leg. You must use both legs here. Tighten your right buttock, press your left heel firm. Now shift your hips to the right and you ground into the right leg. Deepen the flexion in your left hip. Bring your forearm to your thigh, turn your chest up, swing your left buttock under, press your right thigh back more. Now take your right bicep along your ear and stretch. One line of energy from right foot to right fingers. Press your left heel down, tighten your right leg. Inhale to a warrior two. Straighten your knee. Turn your legs to parallel, touch your heart, exhale, breathe. So we're going to do a little sun salutation and we're going to start our variations of Vashistasana side plank pose. Coming round to the front of the mat again. Bring the inner edges of your feet together. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the floor. Inhale, raise your chest and look forward. Then exhale, step to a plank position. I'm going to demonstrate first a variation of Vashistasana where you'll have a little bit more support. And you can always repeat this option, the supported option, for all the upcoming Vashistasanas. So, for variation with more support. Turn the outer edge of your right foot to the floor
and step your left foot halfway up. Lift your right inner thigh and pick up your left hand. So this is a very supported variation of Vashistasana, and you can use this throughout the whole practice. Exhale to plank. Let's do the other side. Turn the outer edge of your left foot to the mat. Step your right foot halfway up. Lift your left inner thigh. Raise your right hand. Look up. Push up. Energy up. Breathe. Exhale. Step back to plank. Put your knees down for just a moment. So, we're going to keep alternating standing postures with vinyasa, with Vashistasana variations. And it's going to get a little bit harder. So, again, always you can stick with the supported one. Okay, so our very first variation of Vashistasana is Vashistasana with a Vrikshasana leg or tree leg. Come into plank with the inner edges of your feet together. Turn the outer edge of your right foot to the mat. Stretch your left arm up. This is Vashistasana side plank. From here, turn your left toes up. Put your left heel on your right thigh. Now lift up. Begin to press the sole of your right foot to the mat and look up. Breathe. Exhale, take your left hand down. Put your left foot down. From plank, turn to the outside edge of your left foot. Stack your right foot on your left foot. Raise your right arm. Turn your right toes up and put your right foot to your left thigh. Press the sole of your left foot down as you raise your inner thigh more. Breathe. Exhale, put your right hand down. Step back to a plank. From plank, shift forward. Bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips and press back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, bend your knees and look to your hands. As you exhale, step or jump. Inhale, look up halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, raise your arms overhead. Exhale to Tadasana, take a breath here. Returning to the center of your mat for Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. With the inner edges of your feet together, inhale, touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide apart. Return to the big star shape. From here, put your hands to your hips. Now turn your right leg out. Move it maybe 2 centimeters to the right and really ground into it. Squeeze your left leg, raise your left heel, keep pressing into your right foot, and turn to face the short edge of your mat. Now put your left heel down. Check that your left toes point towards the front left corner of the mat and bring your left rib cage forward. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your right knee. And begin to press your right inner knee forward as you pull your left thigh back. Raise your arms. Pull your ribs down and look up. Pull the sides of your waist in and back. Keep your core tight and strong here. Breathe. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Return your hands to your hips and turn to face the long edge of the mat. Now turn your left leg out, move it a little bit to the left. Ground into it, and then squeeze your right leg and raise your heel. Turn to face the short edge of the mat and put your right heel down. Point your right toes towards the front right corner. Bring your right rib cage forward. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your left knee and push your left inner knee forward as you actively pull the right leg back. Look up. With your arms up, draw your ribs down. Just keep squeezing into your right butt cheek and push your left knee forward more. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Bring your hands to your hips and turn your feet parallel. Touch your heart and exhale, stand here in Tadasana, breathe. Parsvottanasana, intense side stretch. So first option is to hold elbows behind your back. Second option is to put the palms of your hands together behind your back. Standing in the center of your mat, separate your feet about 1 meter. So it's not the big star shape this time, a little bit shorter. Turn your right leg out and turn your left leg in and turn to face the short edge of the mat. So if you look at your left foot, it should point towards the front left corner of the mat. Bring your left rib cage forward, squeeze your legs, inhale, lift up. Exhale, turn your left thigh in, bring your ribs down. Keep squeezing both legs strong here. When you exhale, tighten up your tummy and pull your rib cage to your thigh. Bring your head down. As your head goes down, you pull your butt up more. Keep the energy of your legs. Now press into your left leg, push into your right foot and look forward. As you inhale, tighten the whole backside of your body and pull yourself back up. Turn your legs to parallel. Turn your left leg out, turn your right foot in, turn your right toes to the front right corner of the mat. Tighten both knees, bring your right ribs to the front. Inhale, lift. Exhale, turn your right leg in and fold over the left. Slow and controlled movement to touch your thighs, your rib cage to your thighs. As your head goes down, you pull your butt up. And breathe here slowly. Tightening your kneecaps. Pull your butt higher. Now press into your feet. Squeeze your legs. Look forward and pull with the muscles on the back of your body. Use strength to stand. Turn your body parallel. Step your feet together. Release your arms. Breathe into Tadasana. Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Standing in the center of your mat, inhale, touch your heart. Exhale, take your legs wide apart again, coming back to the big star shape. From the star shape, put your hands to your hips and turn your right leg out. Move it a little bit to the right. Squeeze it. Squeeze your left leg and raise your left heel. Turn to face the short edge of the mat. Inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, bend your right knee. Take a breath in a high lunge. Now take your upper body forward and look across the room. You want to look across. Squeeze into your fingertips. Shift to your left toes. Straighten your right leg to raise the left and actively reach. Reach into your left leg strong. Reach into your fingertips more. Stretch it out. Keep breathing. Bend your right knee, put your left foot down. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, hands to your hips as you straighten your knee. Now turn your legs parallel. Turn your left leg out, move it a little bit to the left. Squeeze your right leg, raise your heel, pivot to the front. Inhale, raise your arms. Interlace your fingers, but the first one. Now bend your left knee. Take your arms shoulder height and look across. Squeeze into your fingers. Shift to the tips of your right toes. Squeeze your left leg as you raise your right and balance your body. Reach into your fingertips. Reach into your right leg. Be strong here. Keep breathing. Bend your left knee, go to warrior one, put your right foot down. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your hips, straighten your leg. Turn to the front. Touch your heart. Exhale, breathe, Tadasana. We're going to try our next variation of Vashistasana. Coming to stand at the front of the mat. With the inner edges of your feet together, inhale, raise your arms, look up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the floor. Inhale, raise your chest, look forward. Exhale, step to a plank. So remembering the modification if you want more supported Vashistasana or side plank. Keep your legs together and turn to the outside edge of your right foot, stack your left foot. Raise your left arm. When you exhale, reach your left arm under your right arm, twist as far to the right as you can. Raise your left arm. Exhale, left arm under right arm, turn to the right, squeeze your waist. Inhale, raise your left arm. One more on this side. Exhale, reach under your body, squeeze. Inhale, raise your left arm. Exhale, plank. Turn to the outside edge of your left foot, stack your right. Raise your right arm. Push upwards. Inhale here, exhale, right arm under left arm, twist to the left. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. One more time. Exhale, reach under. Squeeze, turn left, look left. Inhale, reach up. Come to a plank. Shift forward, look forward. Exhale, bend your elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back. Slow your breathing here. Begin to balance internal and external experiences. Slow inhale. Slower exhale. Now inhale, bend your knees and look up. Exhale, step or jump up. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale and fold deeper. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, hands at your sides. Breathe. Smooth it out. Standing variation of Vashistasana 3. This is a twist. Balancing twist. So with your feet hip distance, raise your right leg. Hold your right thigh with your left hand and push your right inner knee forward. Turn your chest to the right. Use your right hand to pull your right hip back. Relax your face. Pull your right knee forward, right hip back. Turn. Inhale, bring your chest to the front. Exhale to Tadasana. Take a breath. Return your hands to your hips and raise your left knee now. As you exhale, hold your left thigh with your right hand and pull your left knee forward, left hip back. Turn your chest to the left and really squeeze your right leg. Breathe. Inhale, come back round to the front. Exhale, stand and breathe into Tadasana. So the next one is Uttanasana, tense forward fold. And if you know that you cannot touch the floor with straight legs, or you have a hamstring injury or a back injury, I really recommend using the blocks to bring the floor up. And if you don't have blocks, you could use boxes, books, anything, even a small stool or something. Because when you weight bear with your arms, it takes pressure off your back. So, starting with the inner edges of your feet together, have your blocks near you if you decide to use them. Squeeze your inner thighs together, tighten your outer hips, inhale and lift your chest. Pull your shoulders back. Exhale, fold forward, lead with your heart. Bring your hands to the floor. Again, if you can't touch the floor with straight legs, put something under your hands and inhale, look forward. Press your thighs back. Exhale, fold deep. Let the top of your head go down and then super squeeze your knees and pull your butt up more. Slow breath in. Slower breath out. Keep your right leg straight. I'm going to turn from the side so you can see. So keep your right leg straight. Bend your left knee. Bend your left. Press your right straighter and push down into your big toe mounds. Long, slow exhale breath. Straighten your left leg now. Bend your right knee. Press into your left big toe mound, drop your head and breathe. Make both legs straight. Inhale, lift your chest halfway up, look forward. Super squeeze your inner thighs. Press into your feet. Bring your hands to your hips, and then inhale, come up to stand. Exhale, take a breath here. Slowly breathe in. Slowly breathe out. The next asana is called Urdhva Prasarita Eka Padasana. It's got a really long name, but it's basically standing splits. So if you needed the blocks for Uttanasana, you're probably going to need the blocks for Urdhva Prasarita Eka Padasana. Standing with your hands on your hips, bring your legs together. Inhale, raise your chest. Exhale, push your butt back and fold forward. Bring your hands to the floor, the blocks. Kick your left heel to your buttock. Take your right hand to the back of your right calf muscle and fold forward more. Keep your left heel at your butt, point your left knee up. Don't straighten out the leg yet. Point your knee to the ceiling. Now work your legs straighter. Reach your toes to the sky, press both legs straight. Keep breathing. Bend your left knee. Put your right hand to the mat. Put your left foot down. Kick your right heel to your right butt cheek. Take your left hand to the back of your left calf muscle. Drop your head. Point your right knee up. Notice I'm not straightening my leg here. I'm working to get my knee up more. Last thing, squeeze your leg as straight as you can get it. Reach right up into your toes. Keep breathing. Bend your right knee. Put your left hand on the mat. Bring your right foot down. Inhale, lift your chest halfway. Exhale, fold more deeply. Squeeze your inner thighs, tighten your waist. Put your hands to your hips, and then inhale and come to stand. Exhale here. Breathe. Next round of Vashistasana side plank. Standing at the front of your mat. Inhale, raise your arms and look up. Exhale, fold forward, touch the floor. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step to a plank. Move your right hand midline and turn to the outside edge of your right foot. Now take your left arm out in front shoulder height. Squeeze your legs. Exhale, take your left toes to your left hand. And back. Left toes, left hand. Back. Left toes, left hand. Back. Touch your toes to your hand. And back. From here, go to a plank. Turn to the outside edge of your left foot. Take your right arm out shoulder height. Exhale, toes to hand. And back. Exhale, toes to hand. Back. 2 more times. Exhale. Last one. Toes to your hand. And back. Go to a plank. From plank, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift your chest and look up. Exhale, lift your hips, press back and smooth it out in downward dog. Slow your breath right here. Exhale, have a seat on your heels for a moment. And circle out your wrists. Reversing. We're going to give full Vashistasana a try. We'll do it progressively. I invite you, even if you can do the posture with ease, to slow it down. Slower is a lot harder, I find, than just zoop right through everything. Take your time, really experience the asana. What does it feel like? Okay, so for full Vashistasana, start in a plank. Move your right hand midline. Turn the outside edge of your right foot down, pick up your left hand. Turn your left toes up. Slide your left heel to your right thigh, do Vrikshasana leg, and start to work the sole of your right foot to the floor. This is going to give you more foundation. You can hold here. Option, bring your left knee in. Option, reach for your big toe with your first two fingers. Straighten out your left leg. Now you got push up. Push up. Don't resist. Don't fall down. Keep resisting. Push up. Keep your leg up. Let go. Exhale down. Go to plank. Turn to the outside edge of your left foot. Raise your right arm. Put your right foot to your left inner thigh, push up, bringing the sole of your left foot to the floor. Bring your right knee up more. Reach for your big toe. Straighten out your right leg and push up. Keep pushing towards the sky. Whoop. Don't lose it. Keep your leg up. Exhale slowly to a plank. Inhale, shift forward. We're going to go chaturanga all the way to the floor now. Exhale slowly down. Stretch your legs back. Widen your legs hip distance and bring your forearms to the mat. Do a couple of back bends now. First one is Sphinx posture. Move your elbows about 1 centimeter in front of your shoulders and widen your arms shoulder distance. Squeeze your legs and squeeze your butt. Push your pubic bone to the floor, pull your tummy back. Now pull your elbows in, pull your chest forward, look up. Squeeze your legs and butt. Pull your shoulders away from your ears and push into the floor with your forearms. Option to take this a little further, walk your hands in, straighten your arms, but again, keep your hips down and pull your shoulders down. Squeeze into your legs even more. Big strength through the legs. Then look up. Pull your belly button back as you pull the sides of your waist in firm. Exhale, come down. Cross your forearms and rest your forehead. Take a few breaths. Coming back to your forearms, let's do Ardha Vaikasana, half frog pose. Start with your legs together and then bend. I'm going to do my left leg because that's the one closest to you. Bend your left leg. Hold the arch of your left foot. Pull your heel in. Turn your elbow up as your shoulder turns in and turn your fingers forward. Turn your chest to the front and push into the floor to lift your chest. Now move your left knee back more. Press the top of your left thigh down. Exhale, release your left foot. Changing sides. Start with your legs together, then bring your right heel to your bottom. Hold the arch of your right foot. Bring your right heel in. Turn your right shoulder in as you take your elbow up and spin your fingers forward. Turn to the front of the mat and move your right knee back more. Press down to lift up. Exhale, release it. Cross your forearms, rest your forehead, take a breath. Do a couple rounds of Dhanurasana bow pose. If you have difficulty catching both ankles, you can do one ankle at a time. I'm going to demonstrate with both ankles. Start with your chin on the mat and bring your legs together. Now bend your knees and hold your ankles. Press your chin down as you push back into your feet. Can you see this? Push back. Push back. Pick it up. Raise your thighs. Now contract your back muscles, lift your chest. And take your legs higher. Take your chest higher. Keep breathing. Exhale, come down. Put your right cheek on the mat, look left, relax, breathe. One more time, Dhanurasana, bow pose. Bring your chin to the mat. Bring your legs back together. Bend your knees, hold your ankles. With your chin down, push back into your feet. Push back into your feet. Then raise your legs. Keep using your legs here. Get your thighs higher. Now lift your chest and push back through your legs more. Back and up, back and up. Keep it going. Exhale, come down. Put your left cheek to the mat. Relax. Inhale to your hands and knees. And then exhale, go to down dog. Smooth it out here and pull your butt up as you push forward with your hands. Exhale, have a seat. So we have one more side plank variation. And this one is called Kapinjalasana. I personally don't have the back bend to do a full variation of Kapinjalasana, so I'm going to offer you a modification. And the basic change is in the arm position. We'll practice Kapinjalasana today with a Dhanurasana arm to the back. The full posture would have an Ekapadaraja Kapotasana arm, and that's really hard. Back bends aren't easy for me. Some people are just born natural back bends, beautiful, but whatever I've got of a back bend is really 12 years of work, consistent effort. So I get it if it's hard. To be honest, none of this is easy for me. It might look like it to some extent, but you're looking at more than 12 years of dedicated practice. So that's thousands and thousands and thousands of hours. It's a good thing I like yoga. Okay, enough chit chat. Let's get back to Kapinjalasana. So you're going to start in plank. Bring the inner edges of your feet together. Move your right hand midline. Turn to the outside edge of your right foot. Pick up your left hand to start. Now kick your left heel to your left buttock. Work to ground the sole of your right foot. Reach your left arm back. Push your heart forward. Reach for your left ankle. Whoop, there it is. Now press your left foot back, your chest forward, but don't fall. Go back to a plank, side plank. Exhale, plank. Turn to the outside edge of your left foot. Pick up your right arm. Kick your right heel to your butt, hold this. Work the sole of your left foot to the floor. Reach for your right ankle now. And press your leg back, your chest forward. Keep grounding into the left leg. Back to side plank. Exhale, plank. One more chaturanga for this class. Shift forward, look forward. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, lift your hips, press it back. Breathe. Inhale, bend your knees and look up. Exhale to the front. And from here, have a seat. It's hard to do it and say it at the same time, I gotta admit. Okay. Cross your right shin in front of your left shin for Sukhasana, so we're gonna slow things down these last few minutes. Wiggle your bottom back a little bit. With your hands to your knees, lift your chest and take a breath in. Exhale, fold out your hips and walk your bottom back, take your chest forward. You want to keep your butt on the floor, so notice as you went forward, did you start to take your bottom away from the mat and press your butt down? Lift your armpits, lift the palms of your hands and stretch your chest forward. When you exhale, drop your head. You can put your forehead on the blocks if you've got some and you like that. You can put your forehead on stacked fists. You can put your forehead on your hands. You can put your forehead on the floor. Now focus on slowing it way down. Press your hips to the floor. Relax the weight of your upper body to the mat. As you inhale, walk your body back up and in. Change the cross of your shins so your left leg comes to the front now. And again, untuck your bottom. If you want support, use the blocks. Walk your bottom to the back and press it down. Walk your hands to the front, keep the lift of your armpits, maintain claw hands for the moment. Exhale, sit your bottom heavier, drop your head. Then relax your shoulders. Get really heavy here and focus again on the slow movement of breath.
inhale, walk your body back up.
Take one more asana before Shavasana, and this will be Paschimottanasana. So again, if you know you can't touch your toes with straight legs, your strap is your friend. And start in Dandasana staff posture. Walk your bottom to the back, press your thighs to the floor. Put the strap on the balls of your feet now. Inhale and raise your heart. Exhale, walk your hands down the strap. If you can touch your toes, hook your first two fingers on your big toes, press your legs down and lift up again. Breathe in. Exhale, stretch out. Take your chest down, take your head down. Press down. Press down and inhale, lift up halfway. Then exhale, release the shape. And now set up for Shavasana. Come to lay on your back. Untuck your shoulders and your hips. Turn your feet out, turn your hands up. Then close your eyes. When you exhale, make your body so heavy and soft. Now rest here with your eyes closed until you hear my voice again. you'd like to relax longer, pause the video now. If you're ready to transition out of your practice, turn to your right side. From your right side, come on up to sit. And we'll return to the mudra we started the practice with, Dharma Chakra Mudra. Touch your first finger and thumbs together. Turn your left hand towards your heart. Turn your right hand out. Touch your right first finger and thumb to your left ring finger. And close your eyes. Again, this is a gesture to create balanced energy. For just a moment, I want you to put your attention on the place where your left ring finger touches your right first finger and thumb. Go to that point of connection. Let your breath be slower. Breathe in and breathe out, and notice the effect of the practice on all of your systems. What is your experience now? When you exhale, relax your hands down and drop your chin a little bit. When you inhale, open your eyes. Thanks for practicing again with me today. I hope you have a beautiful and balanced day, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.